Hello everybody, OllzkifyTV back here again with a new reacting video to something scary and spooky and all that stuff. So today we are gonna react to top 10 scary videos of ghost and creepy things from Nukes top 5. So before we start, make sure to go into his channel and watch the original video, give him some support, leave a subscription, a like. Because, I mean, it's his content, so give him the support that he deserves for the good job he's doing. And also, meanwhile you're at it, yeah, I mean, you can drop a little subscription on my channel too. I would prefer it. So, I mean, let's not wait anymore. Let's start and react. And take a look at some scary. Yeah, I mean. Let's put up the volume a bit and let's do this.
Top 10 scary videos of ghosts and creepy things. The Road to Nowhere. Paranormal investigators from the YouTube channel Paranoiacs travel to a secluded forest road in the mountains of Germany. The roadway is said to be haunted by the restless spirit of a young woman named Elizabeth, who tragically passed away in an accident on the road over 40 years ago. Locals refer to the ghost that haunts the roadway as, quote, the woman in black. The Paranoiacs are driving down the lone forest road and
I mean, this is actually gonna be very scary for me too, because it's getting dark outside now. I mean, it's just me, alone in a little apartment. I mean, I got the cozy fire to put up the mood a bit. But other than that, yeah, I mean, I'm alone here in the dark.
in hopes of capturing anything supernatural on camera. What happens next is downright chilling.
No, you're stopping the car!
Orada birisi mi vardı, bana mı öyle geldi?
Goddamn psychopaths!
Öne git.
Actually stopping the car. I mean, if I was driving that car, I mean, I would have put my foot on that gas pedal and pressed as hard as I could. I mean, these guys,
Işıkları da çıkartmadım ben daha önce.
iron balls.
Nereye gitti Cemo?
Ya ben mi yanlış gördüm? Ama bir şey vardı orada.
Ben de
Yeah,
bir şey
I mean, it
gördüm.
was.
Son anda sanki böyle
Aynen son.
gölge sandım. Dikkat et. Daha ışıkları çıkartmadık ya.
Abi burada olması gerek. Baksana. Nereye gidecek?
Buraya doğru insan çıkamaz ki.
A strange woman dressed in all black can be seen standing at the side of the road. The Paranoiacs team is shocked and quickly back up their car, but the woman has just disappeared. They get out of their car and search, but she's nowhere to be found.
No, but
3 months later, and the Paranoiacs team return.
yeah, but I mean, before we take a look at it, I mean, if you look
A strange
here,
woman dressed in all black.
I mean, now you
seen
can see her. I mean, let's take it down a notch. Let's take it to 05.
standing at the
Look at this. You can see her now. Let's make it even slower. I mean, you can see her, but just as the car thing. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah, you can still see her, I guess. I mean, that's a bit sus. I mean, you can, I don't know, maybe just some frames. But I mean, as soon as the car, I don't know what this part is called in English. But as soon as it, oh, it wasn't even that, okay, my bad. This part,
road.
you can see as soon there, they stop the car. And I mean, she's gone. I mean, it's a bit sus. I mean, it's the perfect timing to stop here when her face is here, so she can disappear, and they can be like, whoa, let's go out and investigate. So I mean, it was spooky, but Feels like a
The
big
Paranoia
hoax to
team
me.
is shocked and quickly back up their
Then
car.
back up.
But the
I
woman
mean, they gave her quite some time to get away. I mean, yeah, let's go back. Where were we? Here.
3 months later, and the Paranoiacs team return to the same road and bring along friends. They park their car, set up a static camera, and set out to explore. But while they are away, their static camera captures something truly terrifying.
I mean, you can barely see it though. I mean, okay, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man.
As the static camera records, a translucent apparition walks across the road and disappears into thin air. When the Paranoiacs team returns, they don't see anything or anyone around. They don't even discover what they have captured until later when they review their footage. So could this be the spirit of Elizabeth, the quote, woman in black? Endlessly wandering and lost on the lone forest road.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
Let me know what you think. You can find more spooky videos.
But I mean, I'm smelling a little bit of hoax here.
Paranoiacs.
But I don't know, man. Maybe.
A sixth sense.
If it is true, I mean,
In
I
another
would
strange
shit my
video,
pants.
Reddit user ACC6894 says that his brother's girlfriend has 2 German shepherds. A CCTV camera records the dogs who have been left home alone one night. They begin to act very strangely. And then
No,
this
not the
happens.
dogs again, man. Leave the dogs alone! Oof.
The dogs seem disturbed by something in the corner of the room. Then suddenly a chest drawer comes flying out at them, startling the poor doggies.
I mean, leave the dogs
Reddit user
alone!
ACC6894 has no idea what happened to the dogs and believes the CCTV might have recorded something paranormal. But what do you think happened here? Let me know.
Yeah, I mean, what do I think happened here? But I mean, if I'm gonna trust anyone, I trust the dogs. But I saw something here we need to investigate. I mean, look, this seems to be some kind of mirror. And I mean... oh, I'm stupid. If we take it down a notch again... Okay, maybe took it down a bit too much. Come on. Look at when the drawer's coming out. I mean, or is it the dog? You can see that, I mean, it's something here, but I guess it's the dogs. Or? I don't know. I guess it's the dogs. Yeah, okay, okay, maybe. I mean, I trust the dogs. If I'm gonna trust anyone, it's the dogs.
The dogs seem disturbed. ACC happened here.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe some ghost
Follow
just
the
felt
phone.
to scare some dogs.
Ghost
But
hunter
stop
Robert
with that.
from the Paranormal
Leave the dogs
Investigation
alone.
team, Para Evident, claims that ever since they went to the allegedly haunted Montanay Hotel in Arkansas on an investigation, something seems to have followed him home to his apartment. He says his lights flicker, electronic devices turn on and off on their own, and creepiest of all, he's seen horrifying apparitions in his home.
This is why
The
you stay
entire
at home.
Para-Evident
Don't go
team
to
decide to
spooky
investigate
places.
the haunting in Robert's home. During the investigation, Robert and team member Joshua set up an SLS camera and begin to ask questions through a Spirit Box phone app. What happens next is truly bizarre.
Can you show yourself?
Did you see it? A pale figure can be seen passing by the TV in Robert's
Whoa.
bedroom. Strangely
Damn.
enough, the apparition can only be seen on the SLS camera. Josh and Robert have no idea what this bizarre figure could be, and they believe it just might be the dark entity that's haunting Robert's apartment. But what do you think? You can find more very spooky
That's
videos
creepy.
over on the YouTube channel Para
I don't know,
Evident.
man.
Evident spelled with the 3. House tour gone wrong. Nukes Top 5 viewer Paul sent in a video he recorded at his home in Glasgow, Scotland. Paul says that since his family moved into their new home, they've been hearing odd noises during the night and have had the strange
I wanna
feeling
move there, but
that
I
they're
mean,
just not alone.
maybe this will change
Paul
my mind.
has just always shrugged it off. But one day, Paul is recording a video of their new house to show his aunt, and things take a terrifying turn.
Hi Jill, just thought I'd show you a quick tour of the house. This is the cupboard. This is the hallway actually, and the cupboard's nothing much in there. It's not very big, but it's alright. Stairs to upstairs, I'll show you that in a bit. I'll show you the bathroom first. So, it's alright, isn't it? You've got a proper bath, sink and toilet, that's it. What more do you want? There's nothing else. I've got a shower there as well. It's alright, it's nice and clean. I quite like it, anyway. I'll show you the kitchen first. So you come in, living space, turn left, it's the kitchen. It's not very light, it's not very good. So yes, we've got a hob and a washing machine. It's quite a big old kitchen actually, if you have a look. So we haven't actually got 2 fridge freezers. This one broke down a few months ago. We just haven't been able to get rid of it. It's too big to fit in the car and that. But other than that, yeah. Little garden out the back. We built the shed last summer.
Is anything gonna happen, or is it gonna come? Did you see it?
So it's got that breakfast bar and the oven and all that stuff. So yeah. It's good, it's good. Alright, so living space. Little front of our house. That's supposed to be a little driveway where it should have a drop
this
curb,
is
but it
intense.
hasn't. Cat man. Evie? She's
You
been
mean the
jumping up on
cat?
the surfaces quite a bit. But actually knocked something over, got spooked then. Oh man, you're having some sort of laugh, aren't you? Can you see that?
Paul hears the sudden sound of a broom falling in his kitchen, and when he goes to check it out, all the cabinet doors have suddenly opened.
I
Paul
mean,
can't
I
believe
didn't
what
hear
he's
anything.
witnessed and just stops recording. In his email, Paul explains that he was pretty spooked by the experience. And, well, who wouldn't be? So what would you do if this were to happen to you? Let me know down in
I don't know, man. I mean, if it happened to me, I would shit my pants. But I mean, I couldn't hear anything. You didn't hear any sounds from the cabin's opening. But I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe. I mean, it was intense. I was waiting for a little jump scare. I'm a bit disappointed, but I mean, yeah, it was creepy.
the comments. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Imaginary friend.
Hopefully, I will never
TikTok user
contact you.
Genevieve Swafford claims that 4 years ago she recorded a video when she suddenly heard her young daughter Lauralee talking to someone,
Maybe.
even though they were the only ones at home at the time. Years go by, and eventually Genevieve goes back through her old videos and is shocked when she discovers that she might have actually captured what her young daughter was talking to.
Lauralee, come here. Lauralee, who are you playing with?
No way.
What are you doing?
Her mom Genevieve doesn't seem to see, but it looks like a shadow walks right behind little Lauralee.
No
Genevieve
way.
asks her daughter who she's playing with, but the
I
girl has no
thought there
answer.
were 2 first.
So could it be that Genevieve's house is haunted and her daughter
Oh,
could see
no.
the spirit?
I mean,
Maybe
you
even
go-
talk to it? Or
shit, man.
could this video just be an elaborate TikTok
I mean,
hoax?
maybe, but I mean,
You
it seems
decide.
pretty real. I don't know. Man, ghosts are really pieces of shit. You attacking dogs, children. I mean, I didn't attack the children, of course, but I mean, stop it. Pick on someone your own size.
Creepy
But not me. Anyone else. Someone else in your size, not me.
Brawler. This next strange video was emailed to me by Mohammed Al-Badri from the city of Aden in Yemen. Mohammed claims that his friend was driving home when he spotted something absolutely terrifying. The man allegedly pulled out his phone and started to record.
أنا شفته ورا برميل الزبالة هذا. إيه شكله رعب والله رعب.
What the fuck
A
is that?
horrifying pale creature with 6 legs comes scurrying out from behind a dumpster.
What the?
Mohammed's friend is shocked and quickly just gets out of there. Now, I'm in no way saying that this is real, but it's definitely very creepy.
Yeah,
And if
true.
fake, it's very well done. So is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Oh.
You decide.
I mean, this container doesn't seem to be that wide, you know. So I mean, but the
Quickly
thingy,
just get
I mean, it just comes out perfectly from here. I mean, you can't see anything, no shadows, nothing here.
gets out of there.
But then it's just
Now, I'm in no way
From nowhere,
saying that this is real.
I mean, does it even leave shadows? Oh, I did forward way too much.
Or is it all just an elaborate
I mean, it seems like it. Or does it?
hoax?
I mean, it looks very, very fake. I mean, is this supposed to be the shadows?
You decide.
It looks a bit too perfectly around him. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously fake. But I mean, you never know. You never know what's lurking out in the dark. But yeah, I mean, it's
Off
creepy.
the grid. YouTuber Kevin Lake and his wife Dearly from the YouTube channel
These
Homesteading
people
Off
seem
the
nice.
Grid have
They
made
seem
their
like
home on a remote
couple
patch
of
of
people
land
I would
in
trust.
central Virginia. After moving to their new secluded country home, they began to notice strange things in the woods around them. One day, Kevin's neighbor is taking a walk through the woods near their property line, and he starts to notice movement in the forest. He takes out his phone and begins to record, and he soon spots something truly bizarre.
Of course, the camera focusing on the tree. Where is it? Oh! I mean, is it spooky though? I mean, I can't see. It just seems like a normal, crazy person. Maybe it's just a camper relaxing a bit. I mean, it's hard to tell when I mean, the quality is bit garbage. I mean, oh, that fucking transformation, man. You see, Ah. Aha. He meant he said skinwalker, not locker. Horror fiction by non-Navoya people is skin, where it is a skinwalkers type of Gigi. Witches, including skinwalkers, represent culture values, while community healing medicine. I mean, it's basically a normal human, but who's a little bit, I don't know, man. Can't really tell what it is. Seems like a spooky person. Ish. I mean, this is, yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's a skinwalker. I don't know, man. I mean, it seems real. I mean, probably just some. It could, like I said, it could just be backpacker, camper, or it's just some nut job who's out in the forest being weird, like a lot of people is. But most of people are being weird on social media nowadays instead of in real life. I mean, we have some weirdos in real life too, let's be honest. But yeah.
Or even an entity wearing an invisibility cloak. Either way, Kevin and his neighbor have no idea.
I mean, it's hard to tell because the quality is so bad.
And why it would be on their property. Back to church. A while ago, I featured paranormal investigators David and Dell from the YouTube channel Signs and Signals. The two friends have been investigating an allegedly haunted church in Chester, South Carolina that is over 200 years old. Long ago in the early 1900s, it's believed that the church was the site of dark ritualistic ceremonies. David and Dell hadn't gone back to the church for a long time until one day they happened to drive through the city of Chester and recorded something bizarre that they still can't explain.
Dude, it's a candle.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, I've seen this before.
Oh, God. Oh,
After the terrifying experience, David and Dell decided to go back to the church for one more late-night investigation. Not long after entering the creepy building, the two friends witnessed something truly chilling.
I'm gonna just grab the camera.
Yeah, I heard it. What the?
See, no one through us before. No, we see something back here.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Seems to be a smart man, that guy.
A chair
Fuck this
slides
shit,
across
I'm
the
out.
floor completely on its own. And the guys decide to take a break outside to gather their courage before continuing their investigation. Eventually, they head back inside and sit down on the church pews. They begin to ask questions of the entity that may be haunting the building, and something seems to answer.
So we know you're here, and we're respectful of you. Just talk to us. There's something that you want to tell us, I guess, right?
It's in the chills, man. I'm actually getting
You
the
don't
shit.
understand me.
Oh shit.
I want you to knock once for yes and twice for no. Can you understand me?
I know you heard that. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Ooh,
So why are you here?
I missed that.
As David and Dell record, a dark shadow-like mass seems to walk past the doorway right in front of them. Now, the two guys didn't even notice the figure until they reviewed their footage later. But since the investigation, the two friends have decided not to return to the church for a while.
Just let you guys know that we might slow down on going to the church as often. Things have been going on in our personal lives since we've been going back there more. Me and David are starting to have experiences in our own houses, and it's really annoying when you can't get good sleep at home because you'll be waking up in the middle of the night to bangs. You're thinking, oh, somebody's breaking into my house. Nobody's there, nothing's in there, nobody's awake. Startles everyone. Hopefully just kind of straying away from the church a little bit might help, because it really only started to heat up once we started to go there.
So did David and Dell capture real paranormal activity on camera at the church? Let me know what you think. You can watch more footage and investigations at the haunted church over on...
I mean, everything that happened is very easy to fake. I mean, the string with the chair, I mean, the shadow walking, the knock, very easy to fake. You don't even need to be good at video editing, you just need to be there, the third person, you know. But I mean, I just get a feel, I mean, it just seems real. I don't know why, but it just seems real. They actually seem very spooked about it, so I don't know. What do you think, guys? But let's get on to the next one, or this video
Their
will be very
YouTube
long.
channel, Signs and Signals. A walk in the woods.
Not again,
One
man.
very early morning before daybreak, Nick Foster takes his cute little dog, Poppy, into the woods near his home and records a video of Poppy chasing squirrels through the dark forest. Later, when Nick looks back at his video, he notices something that gives him the creeps.
Not the dog again.
Squirrels. Up here.
Did you see it? No, I did not. Oh shit!
This way.
Did he not see
Before
it?
Nick stops recording, someone or something can be seen in the woods right in front of him. Nick says he was completely alone and no one else would have been there in the hours when he recorded this footage. Nick says he's very skeptical of the paranormal, but he does believe that he might have captured an apparition. So could this strange pale figure be a ghost? Or just someone randomly out for a stroll through the dark woods? And strangely,
I don't know, man, but it's very
all
spooky.
dressed in white.
Holy shit, I will
Let
shit
me
my
know
pants.
what you think.
Cool. This way.
The secret shadow. Paranormal.
I don't know. I mean, it seemed very real. But was it a ghost? I don't know. I mean, by his reaction, it seemed like he thought it was just a normal person. And it probably was. But I mean, it didn't seem fake at all. I mean, you could see the reaction from the dog and the reaction from him. So, I mean, it seemed pretty real. But then if it was a ghost or a normal person or maybe a creepy person, I mean, you never know. Let's get on to the last one.
Paranormal researcher Crisel Luna sets out to investigate an abandoned house, now turned into a warehouse, in Michoacan, Mexico. The house was left abandoned after the owner, an elderly woman who lived there her whole life, passed away a few years ago. The old building is now used as a warehouse to store grains, and many local workers claim to have seen the terrifying apparition of a woman aimlessly wandering the property. One night, Crisel and her friend Melissa investigate the warehouse, but besides some odd noises, they don't really experience or capture much of anything. However, when Crisel posts her video to YouTube, many of her viewers spot something in her video footage that she didn't even notice. Something very creepy.
Ahorita vamos a ingresar ahí dentro para que ustedes puedan ver, pero sí me gustaría, pues me gustaría pedir la presencia. Es algo que estaba haciendo últimamente, pedir la presencia de este ser, de los seres que ya no están en este mundo, que ya están en el más allá.
Oh, damn.
Que de alguna forma estoy escuchando ruidos allá adentro, Meli. Estoy escuchando ruidos ahí. A ver si logramos ver algo.
I mean, how can she not see it?
Escucho ruido. ¿Quién anda ahí? No sé si aquí tengan un gato, un perro.
It's just me, Mr. Ghost. Who are you? I mean, some people are just so brave, man. I wouldn't even go close to that place.
¿Quién anda aquí?
Yeah.
Ay, no hay nada. Aquí se estaban escuchando los ruidos.
Did you see it?
Yeah,
Griselle has just started her investigation when an unexplained dark figure can be seen walking inside the abandoned home.
I thought it was
Neither
her.
Griselle or her friends
The shadow
see
from
the
her
creepy
first.
apparition, but they can both
Reflection.
hear strange noises coming from inside. But when they go in and inspect the room, there's just no one there. So did Griselle capture the old woman that is said to haunt the property? I guess we'll never know. You can watch more spooky investigations over on the YouTube channel, Griselle Luna. Thanks for watching. Please follow me on the Insta here, and the tweets here, and the tickety here. Hopefully,
Tickety.
I'll see you next
Go
week.
follow me on the tickety. Oh. Oh, that's a spooky music. Okay. This was actually a really good video. Every clip was actually very spooky or creepy, or even if it was fake, it was still some creepy video. So this was very good. I mean, yeah, you heard the man. Go in and follow him everywhere. And like I said before, you know, down here or I don't know where it will be, but follow me too for future videos. This channel was, like I've said in earlier videos, this channel was mainly for horror gaming, but right now, I mean, my computer is just on a little bit of rest and vacation, so to speak. He's just not feeling it right now. So every time I'm trying to record when I'm playing some spooky games on the PC, everything is just lagging or crashing or whatever. But it's a work in progress. I mean, I'm gonna figure out the way to get some new parts, make the computer better. So I mean, gaming videos will come up in the future, but I'm enjoying watching clips too. I mean, I know a lot of people like to see others react, and I mean, just the feeling of watching something spooky with someone else, even though you aren't with me, but you are watching it with me, makes it a bit easier to watch it. And even though I'm watching by myself now and talking to a little microphone and looking into a camera, and no one is here but me, but inside it feels like I'm with a lot of people, even though maybe no one will even look at this video, but yeah, just the feeling at least. So yeah, thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Cool.